Hey everybody, this video is all about mag tests. We're going to go over what a mag test is and its purpose. I'm also going to show you where to place a mag test order through our PPRpix ROES app and how to make your own using Photoshop CC. While what I'm going to show you is fairly simple, this video is intended for those that are already somewhat familiar with ROES and Photoshop. If you'd like to learn the basics of our PPRpix ROES software, you can check out some of our other videos that cover just that. So what is a mag test? Well, in short, it's a small magnification test print for a larger final print. So we have here this smaller image here with a larger one kind of grayed out. That's kind of illustrating that. Think of it like a puzzle piece that's part of the whole puzzle. A mag test is usually an 8x10 print that covers a small area of the full size image. Mag tests help give you a good idea of what the image will look like at a larger size, and it's commonly used to check for sharpness, resolution, and noise. Overall, you get to see how well the pixels spread out across the image. First, we'll start with our PPRpix ROES software, which I have here. Then we're going to click Photo Prints and Luster. Then we'll go over to the tabs at the top left here and click the 8x10 mag tests. We don't have every size listed under mag tests, but we do have a general step up size variance. So say you want to test for a 36 by 48, but our options here, we've got 30 by 40 and then 40 by 60. So which one would you pick? It's kind of in the middle of the two sizes, so if you test for a 40 by 60 and everything comes out good, then you're fine, you should be good to go. But if not, then maybe you want to try stepping it down and figuring out what size is going to work best for you. So first of all, what we're going to do here is we're going to click Add Images, and then you're going to locate the folder that the images that you have are located in. I already have something in mind, so I'm going to paste it and click Open. And here's all the images, and we're actually going to go straight to the sample image one. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to click the one over here that we'd like to test which size. I'm going to go for 40 by 60. Then all you've got to do is just drag and drop the image onto the paper, and you'll see it right here. Right away, you'll notice that the image is just a portion of the image. And if this, wherever it puts it here, is okay with you, then all you got to do is add to cart, view cart, and check out, and you're good to go. But if you'd like to shift things around a bit, all you've really got to do is go up here to the edit tool, click that, and then right away you'll notice this long bar that comes down with like a little handle on the end. And when you hover over it here, you notice that there are little arrows. The cursor changes from a hand to little arrows. Like click and drag on that, move it around the screen, and get it in the position that you like. So let's focus on her face here. I want to make sure that's nice and sharp. Now that we've got it in the position that we'd like, I'm just going to add to cart, view the cart. We see it here, fill out any info you need, and click checkout, and you're good to go. Now for the fun part. Let's go over here to Photoshop. I have an image already opened here, and I've done nothing to it so far. First thing we're going to do is we're going to size it to the larger print size. I'm going to say the 40 by 60 like we did in the example above. So what we're going to do is we're going to go up here to Images, Image Size, and change the image here, width and height. Usually if you shot at a 2:3 ratio, it's going to automatically fall into a 40 by 60. So I'm going to say height 60, and we're pretty close there. Just for this sake, I'm going to call it even. And make sure your resolution is set to 300 and click OK. Once you have the image sized to the size that you want to print it to, a good side note, if you want to check the resolution, you don't necessarily need to order a mag test. You can just go up here and click View 100%, and that gives you a more accurate representation of how the pixels are going to break up on paper. You could go up here to view print size, and it's a lot further away, but really the issues with this is that most monitors are at 72 DPI and not 300 DPI, so it's not going to be quite as accurate. Honestly, somewhere kind of in between the two is going to be closer. Like this is a little too extreme, but on paper it'll be a little more accurate, but since it's going to be a little bit more zoomed out technically on the physical piece of paper, it'll look closer to this. So the next thing we want to do here is we want to go over to layers, click the background layer, and basically we want to duplicate it. There's a few ways you could do that. You could right click, duplicate layer, or you can, what I like to do is drag and drop it on the plus sign here. And we just created a new layer that has the duplicate of the same image. The reason I'm doing this is so that we can allow the image itself to move around once we crop it down to a 8x10 mag test. If it were in the background, we wouldn't be able to do that. So that is the only reason this is happening. So the next thing we want to do is we want to go over here to image, canvas size, and we're going to size it to the 8x10. So since this was a vertical photo, I think I want to do a vertical mag test as well. So I'm going to say width 8 and height 10. Leave everything else alone and press OK. And it's going to ask you about cropping, reducing the canvas size. That's okay. We're just going to say proceed. And look at that. Just zoom out a bit. And here we go. There's our mag test. And next thing you want to do, if you want to move the image around, make sure that layer's selected. Go over here and make sure that the edit tool is selected. And then just drag the image to where you want it. Let's do even better than we did in the software and get both of their faces. Then all you really have to do is go to File, Save As. And you want to say on the computer, you can say cloud stuff if you want, but that's not part of this. Then we'll choose JPEG and make sure ICC profiles are checked. Name your file. I'm just going to add test on the end of mine. And click Save. Make sure that you're using the largest, the fullest quality, usually 12, and baseline standard is selected, and press OK. Then you can just order a traditional 8x10 print from any paper surface you'd like online or through our PPRpix ROES app like we demonstrated earlier. And that's all you got to do. That's it, guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.